Yeah.
You can lick a
they're
solar
making
panel.
cars. This is me pulling into Stenger Sports Complex. Woohoo! We have a total of 7 electric cars just down here. We're at the Arvada Firefighters Fest with old car shows, and we brought the Tesla and the Bolt.
It's the younger generation that appreciates the new technology because they know it's going to save their world. Well, this typically won't be on fire. The battery's underneath the seats. The car's one of the 2 safest cars on the road right now. There's no gas to catch on fire.
Right.
These cars in a line here. Here we go. I'm just rolling it. I'm like, look at all these cars in a line. This is how we do it. Here we are. Tesla, Leaf. Hi. I paid for a shirt with my registration. So here I am at the Firefighters Car Fest in Arvada, Colorado, off of 58th at Stenger Sports Complex.
There she is. Glad to have you at the show, Caroline.
Thanks for coming, Wilson. Tesla Model S, Nissan Leaf, Tesla 3, Bolty, gas car, and Bolty down at the end. That's right. Well, Julie was checking the car practically on the ground. There was a fire truck that was in black, and I had to check it out. It was an actual photo booth inside. I had a great chat with the guy.
That's for prices, but he does it for inner parties and different community things, and then he also has an outreach program that he does for the community, and he does like bike runs and stuff like that.
I was asking, so this is your truck?
Yeah, that's my truck. Yeah, well, there's a photo booth built in there. Like she was saying, so we built a photo booth in there. All the TV, satellite video games.
Wow.
Rooftop.
Yeah.
Got tap system on it so you get thirsty.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Take care of everybody.
Have you ever thought about running off of electric?
You know what? If there was an efficient way for us to do it,
Sure.
right now we're just running off the generator.
Yeah.
And we do have it wired so we can plug it in, like we're at a place to plug it in.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's already wired for that too. It's wired for both.
Okay.
Majority of the time it is plugged into an outlet, to a 20 amp circuit somewhere.
Yeah.
Because who wants to run generator, burn gas, like we get
Well, that's what I'm asking. I have a bunch of EV friends just down the way.
Okay.
We have all the electric cars here today.
Okay.
Have 7 different models. All the people and all the owners talking about them. So
Okay.
I'm one of them. So I'm just getting some footage of all the
Yeah,
shows.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, screen, they'll have a big LED screen that hangs from it. So if you want to get it from the other side,
Yeah.
eventually it'll go up. DJ booth will be in the bucket.
Okay. Oh,
And then
wow.
they'll have a big LED screen.
Yeah.
So hopefully like ESPN calls one day and they're like, hey, we want you to come up here and do X Games.
We need something. Yeah, exactly.
That's fun. Over the road driver and stuff.
Okay.
He's the one that drove this one back from Reno. That one came from
wow.
Reno. This
Okay.
one came from Texas.
That's cool. So then you guys charge for the photo booth and stuff?
No, photo booth is free.
Oh,
It's
okay.
always included. Like if people want it, we just include it in the price.
Oh, okay.
It's because the paper's so expensive. So, but we'll just say, hey, $100 or whatever. Depending on how many people,
Oh, okay.
unlimited. That way, once the roll, because each roll has about 400 clicks on it. Once the roll runs out, that's it. That's $100.
Oh, yeah.
Per roll, it's $80-some.
And you're doing all the volunteer.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about doing all this stuff.
Yeah.
YouTube won't pay me until I get some.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. And whatever you need to turn it to take it.
Bar mitzvahs, birthday parties, you name it. Put
Oh, okay.
alcohol or non-alcohol.
That's cool.
So we can fill them up.
That's cool, yeah. That's wow. Yeah.
So it's the same thing on the other side.
Okay.
The other side is identical to this side. So this is just like a little lounge area.
This is so
Like,
cool.
come in and sit down. Usually the AC's on. I'm not running it today.
Yeah.
You can go in there too. That's like the control.
Oh, wow.
DJ booth and
Oh,
all.
I get the exclusive. This is cool. Wow. This is so awesome. Okay. MacBook Pro, yeah. This is great.
Yeah, so all the electronics are there. That's the back of the photo booth. So I can put back here. So we just try to build everything in so all the controls are here.
Yeah.
So people don't mess up.
Yeah. Then you know too.
But,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, absolutely. Let's see. Let's push a button and see what happens. Yeah.
They don't care.
No. That's awesome. Well, I appreciate that.
Same thing down this side. Too.
Oh,
It
okay.
opens up on this side.
Cool. So you got this as like a old fire truck.
Yep, it was an old rescue truck out of Tyler, Texas.
Oh, okay.
This one came from Tyler, Texas. That one came from Reno. The other two came from the city of
Cool, cool. This is awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, if you have a chance today, come by the electric.
I will. I'll stop back.
Yeah,
by.
yeah.
We walked down and kind of
Yeah.
came back. I was like, let me get back down here to
Yeah.
my booth.
I feel that way too. Going. I'm just waiting for somebody to call me and say, "Yeah." So I'll check out the photo booth.
Yep. Grab a photo and take
Yeah.
it.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, there's going to be another one. It's awesome. Takes 3 photos. This is awesome. Thank you so
Yep.
much.
Well, you're welcome. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Back to the car show. Here we go.
Oh, just so you guys know, too, I want to let you know there are 7 electric cars in the show today. So go make some noise for that. That's awesome, awesome. 7 electric cars in the house on this beautiful Sunday morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
When you guys have a chance, stop by all the electrics.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 7 of them this time.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm walking behind the cars for fun. Get back into the show. Here we go.
Everybody's just amazing.
Driving at sunshine. I have solar panels on my house. So all my electricity in this car comes from the sun. It's absolutely they're fast. I like
I just need confession from you guys in with the umbrellas. Did you bring the umbrellas out because you thought it was going to be the R word, or did you bring them out for the sun? Oh, you can stay. Oh, just so you guys know, too, I want to let you know there are 7 electric cars in the show today. So go ahead and make some noise for that. That's awesome, awesome. 7 electric cars in the house on this beautiful Sunday morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Have you guys seen the electric cars yet?
Did we see them?
Yeah. Yeah, I have one of them. I have the Nissan Leaf with all the posters. A shout out to Wilson, Fern and Matt, and Angela. Thanks for enjoying some cinnamon rolls with us before the show started. And Dan with the plaid Tesla Model S. Group photo, Angela, Julia, Stewart, and me.
Angela Cantola. I have a 2021 Nissan Leaf Plus. It technically has about 226. I think I can get a little bit more than that. It's a great kite-mobile though. You know, we mostly drive it up and down the Front Range. We certainly could do road trips, and we did a road trip out to Utah, and I got some bad information that there wasn't an electric charger out there, so we didn't take it. But as it turned out, there was. Why electric? Because this is an amazing planet, and we are totally trashing it, and it is our responsibility to do something different. And this, I guess the most special thing about this car is now it runs completely on sunshine. We got solar panels put on our roof in June, and so the first time I ever drove it when it was 100% charged by sunshine, I'm driving down the road going, this is yesterday's sunshine powering the car. Stunning! So, it's great fun.
Awesome, thank you.
I have a 2015 Model S 90D. I got to drive with our car club all the way to the Fremont Tesla factory and back. It was pretty fun. I go to many car shows, and then just recently went to Kansas City and back in 48 hours in my car, no problems. I didn't buy it for climate change or anything. I bought it for the technology. I like the vehicles, and since I've had it, I've really started to investigate a lot of the good reasons to own one, and really tend to like it for a lot of them. Oh, I'll put a link to your channel on my channel. That's on YouTube.
And I can tag you in my channel.
Oh boy, that'll be great.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What did I put out? That's one of the batteries.
You didn't. Isn't it?
Yeah, but I have this one. My car is 7,000.
Oh, that's interesting.
And Dan has 8,000.
Oh, okay. Wow.
New battery case for filling that.
So that's what that. Okay,
That's what that is, and I carry with me.
All your info.
I carry, you know what you do. I have those
all
charging
the maps.
stations like you do, and I have Play Money that I bet kids how many batteries are in there, and this shows how marginally extra manufacturing an EV is. There's this.
Oh, I like Robert. He's great.
Yeah,
Fully
there's this
charged,
meme going around that you know of, that the cars never make back what it costs to manufacture them. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden, people are concerned for CO2 and cement. That's why wind turbines will never make it. And it's like, there's cement under your house, there's cement on roads and buildings and bridges. You never complained about that before now. Why is it a topic? And the answer is because it doesn't affect the income of an oil company. That's why all they have to do is write this little article that says you'll never get the carbon back from making a car. It's not true. I can prove it immediately that that's not correct. But people circulate this business because it confirms their bias. And I know that's true because I would have done the same thing before. I tell people I would have said exactly what you're saying until I bought an EV. And then I had an epiphany. Wait a minute.
Wow, yeah.
I don't need to buy gas. I don't need to have anything maintained. My spark plugs are never going to go out. I don't need an oil change.
You know, tires,
and
windshield wiper
if
fluid,
I believe that, and that's obviously not true, what else am I hearing that's not true?
Well, that's how other people like think about it. It's just, they just don't know. They just don't know.
Well, it confirms bias for
Yeah,
them.
totally. Well, some people just don't know until you start explaining these things to them. And I'm understanding that too, where like I took this road trip to find out about alternative housing and the earthships and stuff. It's an interesting concept because like even each county might be different, but to come in and explain, okay, this is what I'd like to do on my own land.
Yeah.
Why have a problem with it, you know? So who knows? Someday maybe.
That's right.
So yeah.
I've seen a bunch of folks that aren't EV people, but they're
I
just
know.
renewable energy kind of thing, and I go, okay, I don't want to connect to the grid anymore. In many states, that's illegal.
Yeah.
You can't not be connected to the
They
grid.
don't drive a gas-powered car. I'll just pull over me, okay, and she'll capture the hump. We're all electric.
We're all electric. So who's running the show today?
Who is?
Well, I'm the one who started the show.
Oh, okay.
But we've got a great committee that does this.
Okay.
We love
yeah.
you.
Well, I did this show 3 years ago with 2 electrics.
Okay.
Yeah, I did. My stepdad and a friend of the family. So, and we were on another YouTube channel that's separate from mine. And so I have several friends now.
She's got friends.
Taking over.
Look at this.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's quite cool.
And then there's
If
2
I had
gas
friends,
cars
I
and
could
then
bring
another
them to
one.
the show.
Well,
If I had a friend.
well, if
So-
you ran you over, you
Yeah.
might get some.
Yeah.
Putting it on grass, that makes it
Yeah.
about 15 degrees cooler, young
So are you
man.
familiar with the cerebral palsy concourse out of Arapahoe?
I was on their committee for 1 year, brought all the electrics.
Okay, well,
yeah.
I was on that one for about 10 years.
That's Ability Colorado? Is that? Yes.
It used to be United Cerebral Palsy.
Yes, it was. They changed their name
Yeah.
at least twice.
Yeah. But that was such a great show. And
My favorite all year. Exotics
when
and crazy
I'm
stuff.
on the fire board here. And I said, you really need a car show. And I used to be on the Parks and Rec board.
I saw that TV show. Which one were you? The Parks and Rec TV show?
No,
Which one?
I was not.
Oh, okay.
That was not Parks and Rec, believe me. But anyhow, just because of connections, I was able to bring it here.
Oh, very
Because
nice.
the city has a policy, no car shows on grass.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, that's how I
Really?
remember what car show this was. It was the one on grass because
almost
every
won't-
time.
You know, it's just like getting baked. Stop.
Yeah,
Stop.
yeah.
Yeah, well, the manager of these fields, he said, how do you the cars on the
Are you
grass?
kidding?
Yeah. Yeah. Who's that guy? Let me talk to him. Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You know, and the beauty here is if it's raining, because we don't want to disturb the fields.
Yeah.
You know, we respect these.
Oh, totally.
That parking lot over there is paved.
Yep.
That's where we were last year.
Oh, okay.
Because the day before it rained and rained and rained.
And then it was all squishy and wet.
Yeah, there's no way we
yeah.
could come on.
Yeah.
So it's funny when I was determining, well, when should we have this show? You know, because June shows I've been involved with, you're always worried about the rain.
Yeah.
And one year we even had one we didn't expect down at the Wrap House. All of a sudden this brown big cloud
no.
was a weird one.
Oh.
And all of a sudden all this ash is falling on the car. It was, I have a silver car. It was bronze that day.
Oh, weird.
Because the sun was shining through. It was the Hayman fire.
Oh, wow.
And,
Okay.
you know, there was this Bentley convertible that all this ash is going into. There's a Ferrari Spider with no top, and it's filling up with ash. And I'm going, oh!
Yeah, yeah. And what was your name?
Bob.
Bob, I'm Caroline.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. You're on Facebook for the Firefighters Fest, or?
Not necessarily.
Okay, yeah.
I want my shirt with my car.
Yeah, there you go.
You need, I don't
you can
remember
probably
the company,
Google
but I
it or
saw
something.
So this is yours?
So this is my Nissan Leaf.
Yep.
I do a lot of road trips and stuff.
She does.
Awesome.
She's everywhere.
Yeah. I'll give you my contact.
I bet you have it with you. I bet you do. I know you do.
So I do a little YouTube channel. I pass gas everywhere I go.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
Pass gas?
I pass gas. Isn't that funny? And it matches my shirt. So yeah, I pass gas everywhere I go. So, and I love to show people what space I have in the Leaf. So I have my bike in the back, and then all the things I bring with me and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, this show will be on the YouTube, and I'll pass it on to other people.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is.
Yeah.
It's not so hot.
This is a perfect day.
Yeah.
The rain is supposed to start around 3 o'clock.
Later, yeah, right.
The funny thing is, I was thinking August is a great time to drive.
Yeah. Well, I think that's about the time we did it 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And so, yeah.
So it was 7 years ago we started, but we didn't do 2020.
Yeah.
But so 6 years.
Yeah.
4 of the 6 we've had rain issues.
Gosh darn it. Well, you wouldn't happen to know anybody that was doing the Apex car show.
Well, one of them, one of the founders, he was going to be a judge today. He's not, he may make it, he may not. The other founder, he's been out of town.
So somebody's saying they need a director. They need a director for the Apex car show because they have the 5K and the 10K and the run and stuff there. And it was perfect timing to have a car show set up then. But this year it was so early, there was no car show.
Yeah, they decided they don't make enough money.
Oh, okay.
They think it's too much work.
Yeah.
They don't know how to go about it.
Our shows are work, though. Let's be honest. Who's parking? Where's the porta potties? Who's doing this? We got food. We got this.
Number one,
is Wilson going to be there?
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah.
Well,
sure.
I don't necessarily have car people in my community. There's a few. But they got the vision of what this is.
Yeah.
And then we're so lucky to get these certain people.
Right.
They're, citizen emergency response team.
I tell people I feel so good doing this car show because it benefits the firefighters.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's, well, we don't want to, we've got PDs here.
Yeah.
We've got the sheriff here.
Yeah.
The
Sheriff's great. Yeah.
We've got the bomb squad.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Checking like
I'll have to walk around when everybody's set up.
My name is Bob. I like Bob.
Bob. We'll remember Bob.
The way you remember Bob is when you spell it backwards, you get Bob.
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
I'll have a great
sheriff.
Yeah, sir. Oh man.
Sheriff.
Alrighty. Well, I'll see you. I'll see you later today.
Crew's here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad it's not electric, huh?
It's Julia Moravchik. I have a standard range Tesla Model 3, so it's the cheapest Tesla you can get. I got it in January, and it's a lithium iron phosphate battery. It was the first month they started making them. So I had another Model 3, so I kind of, there's nothing unique about this. That's true. I did take it camping. So I took it camping twice. So I got an Amazon. I got like for $100 or less. I got a inflatable mattress, and then you just fold down the back seats, and then you just put it in camp mode, so it keeps you climate controlled. And then you then you sleep in it. And I actually do have a story there. So the first time I went on a road trip to the Midwest, and me and my son slept in there. But then the second time I went with a friend of mine, and so we went to this small town in southern Colorado, and we found a little pull-off. And so we parked the car there, we put it in camp mode, we got in the back, we went to sleep, and in the middle of the night, the front door opened. And this guy, we had stuff all over the place, so he was rifling through our stuff. And so my friend, who was a light sleeper, woke up and she said in this real growly voice, she said, "What are you doing?" And so he said, "Oh, sorry, I just want to stop and see whether you were okay." You know, like, no way, you know. So anyway, he left. But I thought, what? Does he just go around and just try to open different cars? And that's when I realized that when you're in camp mode, it doesn't lock the doors, probably because you need to go to the bathroom or something like that. So then I learned to always use my app to lock the doors. Oh my gosh, why EVs? Well, I'm really, really concerned about climate change. And so that's like the major thing. Teslas are extremely safe cars. So they've got the lowest probability of injury of any car ever tested by NHTSA. And then they've got all this weird sort of active AI-based things that get you out of accidents, you know. So if it sees something weird, it'll, you know, prevent the accident. So safety and the environment are my biggest two things. But you know, once I got it, they drive like a dream. I mean, they drive like cars need to drive. So there's that too. Yeah. I say, "Hi, would you like a cookie?" And then I give them a cookie. When they go in for the cookie, then I go in for the kill. I say, "This is my Tesla. Do you have any questions about it, or would you like to step inside?" And then 9 times out of 10, they talk to me or step inside. If there's a kid, I have them play Beach Buggy Racing, which is a video game like Mario Kart that you play with the steering wheel. So they love that because it's like driving a car.
My name is Fern. I drive a Chevrolet Bolt with a B. That's where the little doggy's sitting on top of the roof. So that way people know that that's the symbol of the Bolt. He goes with me everywhere. Unique experiences is as carefree and liberating. I don't have to worry about getting places. It starts on time, it heats immediately, it cools immediately. No startup, no stopping, worrying about that. I love that. Well, it's better for the environment. It's a lot less cost effective. I'm looking at about $4 a week to charge the car. $12 a month I can handle. I can work a little extra overtime and pay for it. We love the car. I think it should be a car that people start test driving to get the feel of it. Well, get everybody sitting in the seat.
We're centered in here. You just push the wait button.
All right, yeah, you could say you came to the car show on your bike.
Let's get some of the car and the posters in it too.
I'm sending people down to you.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah. So I'm taking a little break. It's been a great car show so far. Shout out to Kate and Bessie and Dorothy that's come by and said hi. Waters. How you doing? Yeah.
And I've had a few guys, I would never own an electric car.
Oh, I know. That's why you guys were here.
That's why you're here, so.
Let's see if this actually works.
Yeah, she wants to see her YouTube channel. So
Let's see. Let's see if it actually works, right?
Yeah.
We should be able to click on the link.
Is this you that does the road tripping? Well, congratulations, and I love this.
Let's see if it works too, right? Here we go. Yay. First customer to click on it.
I'm going to follow it. Okay, so.
Those are all my car, let's see, Nissan Leaf. Those are the road trip things I do.
Oh, I love this. Thank you for doing this. See, I've got a friend who does this with one of his cars as well from his trips to California and back. You guys are really blazing a trail.
Oh, totally.
You really are. So
Yeah,
thank you for this, because eventually we're all probably going to have something like this. Well, I'm holding out for the flying car.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally good.
Oh yeah, we'll check out my stuff.
I will, definitely. Have a good day.
Electric cars at the nice car show?
Congrats.
I would like every time
Yeah,
it's like.
we're kind of jazzed about it. Caroline is the queen of road trips. Nissan Leaf, and she totally nails it.
I rode in one for the very first time about a month ago.
Oh, cool.
It was an Uber, and this guy punched him. Holding on for life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get on and off 285 in places where that speed really helps me.
You know what? I went out through.
And this one has charged up
Half the time. That's when I stopped doing that.
Hi, how's it going?
Well,
Good. This is my Nissan Leaf. I do road trips and car shows and stuff.
you can go up into the mountains and stuff. That's the point. Wow. How much was this wheel?
It was about 30-ish something. Yeah, not bad.
Completely electric.
Yeah, all electric, no gas. This is where I charge it.
I had no idea that it was that simple. Wow.
So you just plan wherever you're going. Where do you like to go?
See, I do like to do forest access roads, right? Dirt roads in the mountains, but you know, this could go up to Guanella Pass, right? Do a
See, that's my next trick because I've done Pikes Peak and I want to check it out. Yeah, I love Georgetown. It's one of my favorite little towns, so I'm gonna try that next. I know a guy that loves to go off-roading and stuff in his Rivian, so yeah, it's doable. It's just, you know, how fast are you going? You don't want to pass too many people, all the things.
Right.
So yeah, it's doable. It's definitely, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
I hope it wins.
Absolutely, right. I know. Well, it's something to just get the word out there and pass it along to people. And I'm really excited about what I do and just show people it's not just around town because it's good to get to and from work. It's grocery shopping, whatever. But
how long does it last before you need to recharge it?
So it's 150 miles. But if you go up and then you go back down, you regen down the hill. So
right. And
yeah.
you pay nothing for gas.
Yeah. Well, the electricity costs a little bit, so there's certain examples on all my road trips and stuff. So like this one, we went to Rocky Mountain National and Arches. It was $103, but that's like for 1,100 miles. So yeah, not very much at all. Equivalent to the gas car, that would probably be $400 or something like that. Yeah,
it's. Do you know what the difference is in manufacturing? Because I've heard before it takes a lot to make the lithium batteries. It's a cost to make the electric vehicle similar to the gas vehicle. Is that propaganda or is there any truth?
You know, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, especially with what Tesla's doing too with all that. So, I mean, it's a matter of there's all kinds of battery operated things out there. So, I mean, it's hard to say. It's hard to say, but they last for quite some time. And then even after that life, they can be recycled into, you know, batteries for houses and all those things. So it's not just a one purpose type thing for 10 years or a million miles or however far. So it's got a long ways to go. So yeah, I do a YouTube channel. You can check me out. Yeah, absolutely. You can see all the car show stuff and all the road trip stuff.
I pass gas.
Yeah.
I go.
Check me out and all that fun stuff. So yeah. It's literally because this is the only car I've drove or owned, and I put my bike in the back and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're not really limited.
Not really. So yeah, no, it's definitely just pick a place and I'll go ride my bike a little while, get coffee, whatever. So it's awesome. I love doing it. Why not? Yeah.
Carolyn.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Rob.
Rob, nice to meet you. Yeah.
So what makes the Plaid special?
It's acceleration.
Why is it called a Plaid?
It's a reference to the movie Spaceballs.
Of course it is.
At one point, the bad guys...
The guy with the huge helmet?
Yeah, the dark helmet, yeah.
Yeah, Darth Vader.
they go really fast because they want to catch up to the good guys, and until you go blow up.
So you go into light speed or something?
You know, no, we don't want light speed. We don't want ludicrous speed. We want plaid, not plaid.
Okay.
And then the good guys, when the bad guys pass them, and the plaid pattern is on the screen, they look up and went, they went to plaid. That's what it's all about.
No, it's fine.
So I'd rather ride a donkey. And I just went like, and then I didn't say anything.
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
hard to. You're not gonna. You don't want to get into it.
Yeah. No, you don't.
It's far and few between.
Yeah.
I think that's the third negative I've heard all day.
Yeah.
You'd rather shovel horse shit every day than drive a vastly superior car. You know?
Exactly. That's.
It's interesting is it's the world we still live in and we all grew up in. Is the fossil fuel world it's really impoverishing. We get ripped off left and right, but we all accept it because it's like we accept that as the world the way it is. But with attitudes like that, you make yourself so much poorer.
Yeah, you do.
Not just financially, but health-wise. And,
Boy, that's the way of thinking.
My Chevy Bolt is on with freezing cold air conditioning. Sitting there. And then Carolyn here, you can see Carolyn's not too much into touring with her EV.
Yeah, I love road trips.
She doesn't like road trips.
Not just around town.
So we got it all here.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely, yeah. We got to do it for the next generation.
You guys like cookies?
Yeah. He is 226.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Still got a lot of miles to go.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I love it. And then this is one of my most recent road trips. I went to Taos, New Mexico to check out something called the earthships.
Oh.
And they're homes built out of trash and recycled materials, completely off grid. So you got your water, your heating, your cooling, your food, all the things just right there. It's like a whole different experience just being out there.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can build them anywhere. They put them all in just third world countries and all the places. So that was my main reason why I went on a road trip. So I was like, okay, what else can we do? So I decided I'll map it out. And then we went to, we drove through Amarillo, Texas. We went through Colby, Kansas. We did like a big circle. So awesome. Yeah. And I had some people, and so well, we're from Kansas. And I said, oh, have you guys heard of the largest easel in the world? And they know. I'm like, you're from Kansas and you don't know? So I was telling them about that. There's a purpose to all of these things.
Oh, you find different things.
Oh, totally. So I'm looking up the world's largest everything now.
Heck yeah.
You got the pros and cons. 66 times less likely to catch on fire, but if they do, you use basically Boulder Reservoir to take them out.
Yeah, you just make a nice safety perimeter.
Yeah.
And call it good until they're done. That's what you do.
Just burn, baby, burn.
Yeah.
And then if you try to extricate someone with those jaws of life, you might die if you hit a cable.
Well, actually, surprisingly, there was a video of somebody doing on YouTube.
Yeah.
They were on a Tesla. They I can't remember what color it was. Yellow, maybe. One of them, anyways. It welded the cutters, so it didn't transfer. Basically, it basically cut through.
Oh, that's right. It didn't kill.
A loud pop, and then left like a giant well. And they did it to demonstrate that you can cut it, but it's not gonna.
Well, yeah, you need to know. You need to know. You definitely need to know what to cut and what not to cut.
Very much so. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, that's.
So I'm gonna work. Select your EV, and then it has a link that takes you to the manufacturer's instructions for how to do those things. What do you think about that?
It's not a bad idea. I told you it's not a bad idea. I've done it with a motorcycle since, where I've had to map out gas stations.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
So can I ask you, have you or anyone that you've been working with, have they been on EV fires?
I think, to be honest with you, I don't think
How about extrications?
Like I said, I think the most recent ones we had somebody actually bring a Tesla. We had a big training.
Yeah, some just train, but
and they brought a Tesla. But I think
a real life experience.
Well, that's how fast this car goes.
So I do road trips.
Yeah.
I do road trips in my Nissan Leaf. Yeah. And my son comes with me, but he's getting kind of old for all of it. So, but yeah, I love doing car shows, road trips, all this stuff. It's for the future. Yeah.
I like electric.
Yeah, awesome.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah, they're right on.
Well, I've had two. I like the sound of a V8. No coal.
Did you hear his thing? Oh, I'd rather ride a donkey.
I'd rather ride a donkey.
Somebody, Stewart had somebody say that.
Stewart, right?
Yeah.
Got one of those? That's a new one. I haven't heard that.
I'd rather ride a donkey.
That's a good choice.
I hear the, I didn't know you had to be so handsome.
It's about 1:30 and the car show is almost done, I should say. We've had a great turnout. 3 friends from work came, and this phone is getting hot. So I'm gonna cut here in a little while and I'll do a summary of all the fun activities we did. All the fun. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting so hungry. There's like, this is happening. Hi, how's it going? This is my Nissan Leaf.
Is this yours?
Yeah. I like
all straight electric?
All electric, yeah. So all of these cars, the blue one, the red one, all the way up to that blue one right there, and then skip 2 cars, and then there's another one. So yeah.
I was just talking to those guys there.
Oh, absolutely.
The next vehicle I buy is straight electric.
Oh, right on, yeah. That's the way to go. Yeah, I've heard that a couple times. So my mom has the all-electric Chevy Bolt with the dog on top, and she's front-wheel drive, no problem. Yeah, it's great in the snow. Yeah, it's great in the snow. Yeah, so
200 miles.
So that one's 200 miles, this one right next to me, and this one's 150. And so what I like to say is it's great for to and from work or groceries or whatever, but I like to take it another level up and do road trips. So let's do an outtake because I don't know what time it is and I'm gonna make a video. So, okay, we're in a line here with Angela behind me and Wilson in front. I want to shout out to Glenn, and we just met Ionic 5. He's coming from, did he say Canyon City? What? I don't think so. Okay, bye. We got Miley, Julia, we just met this new guy. Another lead, 2 other Teslas. Okay, so let's hear about your car.
The low-end model, it's supposedly 324 miles on the charge, although, you know, mountains and stuff make a difference. And, it has all sorts of bells and whistles that I'm not
I bet.
familiar with.
That's
I'm
awesome.
not a very tech person.
How long have you had it?
A month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
got 4,000 miles on it.
Wow. That's awesome. And you said you were from Canyon City?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's only one public charging station at the college, and it's slow.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so awesome. Yeah. Well,
Bye.
I'll
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye, Wilson. I'll see you at the show. Hi, Wilson. We'll video each other.
Hello, Caroline. She's the next level up in subscribers. So when I find your secret, here, walk around with me, dude.
There you go.
Okay, that's the around the world shot.
There you go.
We go. Okay, I got to get that so my subscriber count goes up.
Right. Anything for
post
subscribers.
Right now.
Let me get the car in it too here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a car under all those kites, I promise.
Love it. I love it.
I will ask Caroline M. Bray YouTuber from now on.
That's Wilson's fault, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
It's Wilson's fault.
Yeah. There's fire truck, an old fire truck that's been converted into a photo booth.
Oh, fun! Look at
I
there.
got the guy's interview and everything.
Oh, that's awesome! That's great!
So,
Way to go, girl.
yeah. When I disappear, I'm out doing stuff. I'm out doing stuff. So. Okay, let's see if I can get a reflection of this awesome YouTuber things happening. I put it on the tripod. Yeah, see there's the nice little outtake reflection. It's a little weird to hold, but I guess I'll try it anyway. That's Wilson's fault, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
It's Wilson's fault.
Yeah, that's fine.
I had an accident in my car, had it repaired, had to wait a few months for parts. That was, don't do that.
Crap all over the place. Sorry.
We have beep. Outtake. Anyone make an outtake or say something silly or
Something silly. Well, that's it.
promote my YouTube channel or whatever? Butts and seats.
Yeah, that's it.
Everyone has their own little thing, which is cool. Yeah.
I go, this is my Nissan Leaf. I do road trips. And they're like, what?
Pay attention. I don't want to do that.
Pay attention.
No,
I'm like, whoa, what's happening? It's okay. It's not going to mess up too much. You guys doing the buzz? Yeah. This is
It
awesome.
depends on what you want. If not, it might be his. Always have somebody else here so I can be like,
Okay, bye.
hey.
I know I should tell him that. I should tell him that, yeah.
Where's Caroline M. Bray?
I know, look, see, I got a customer.
So we got to get back over to our judges meeting.
I was going to say, if I see you one more time. It's too bad.
And it was meant to have habitable conditions for a person, so that there's not a landlord that makes you live in a hole. But on the other side of that, if I have my own water supply and I have my own energy and I don't want to be connected to the grid, why do you care?
Yeah.
That's what that should be.
Like that, yeah. I should do a video on just equivalent to gas car spending. It's so cool though. It's so cool. Yeah. So
I know everyone's always picking bugs off me. I feel like I'm a primate or something. They don't eat them though.
I don't know. I don't want to eat that. What's in that?
Ice. It's just a snow cone.
Oh, what is
They have flavors. I did confirm from the lady at the place, if you put all the flavors in it, you will die.
Oh, are you videotaping me?
Hi.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. I want to look good in your video. I want you. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And I want to look good.
I was checking on you.
Make sure I look good. I
Yeah,
see
sure.
you have a lot of customers over there.
Yeah. Well, I was checking on you, drinking water and all that good stuff.
Me too.
Yeah, you do.
Buy some.
I'm going to start my walk and see if I can remember to stop it when I get back to my car. This is like at least half a mile long. See what I can see here. It's loading. Yeah. Woo! Did you hear the announcement about the electric cars? Yeah, so was I. Woo-hoo-hoo!
But they do have good kites, and they have any basic Delta kite is going to be a great kite for a kid. Really. I will ask Caroline M. Bray, YouTuber, from now on.
We have a total of 7 electric cars just down here.
Too, I want to let you know there are 7 electric cars in the show today.